Hey, today I'm talking about 3 Colin Firth films, and the names of those 3 movies are The King's Speech, A Single Man, and A Month in the Country. First up is The King's Speech. This is a 2010 film that won Best Picture. I was obviously aware of this movie, but I never saw it because I just assumed that it was like a hard drama about some really important speech that the king had to give sometime. And technically it is that, but not in the way I was thinking. Really, the premise is about King George VI, Elizabeth II's father, and his stutter that was really bad. He gets really bad performance anxiety when doing speeches and stuff, and also sometimes just talking in regular day life. And then one day through his wife, played by Helena Bonham Carter, who was amazing in this, he meets this guy, speech therapist guy, who's a bit unconventional and a delight, and they form an unlikely friendship. And this movie's great. It's a very heartwarming, lighthearted, cute, fun movie that I thoroughly enjoyed. Colin gives a wonderful performance. Jeffrey Rush was freaking amazing though. I just loved everything about his character. He was just so fun and cute, and he wasn't perfect, but like, it was good. It was good. He nailed it. So yeah, it was a really good movie. I know the monarchy isn't great, and I know a lot of people's opinions about the monarchy are coming out now. Negative opinions about the monarchy are coming out now, which is fair. They definitely deserve all the negativity. But if you could put that aside, I'd recommend this movie. It's really cute, really fun. If you can't though, I definitely understand. Next up is A Single Man. This is a 2009 film, again starring Colin Firth. And this movie's pretty good. The basic premise is it's the 1950s and Colin plays a gay college professor whose partner recently passed away. Obviously, because it's the 50s, he is not openly gay, and that is part of the issue. So it's basically just a day in his life, and it's a really sad day. There's definitely a lot I liked about this movie. I liked its style a lot. They did this really cool thing where it got more vibrant whenever like there was something life invigorating happening on screen. And Colin again gave an incredible performance. Really, I liked all of the actors in this. My big issue with the movie is I really don't like what they did with the ending. That felt like the wrong choice. Without spoiling it, it kind of felt like they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. And I'm just like, no, you should have picked a lane. Just, I don't know, gone with an upper ending or a downer ending. But they kind of did both. And I don't think that was the best choice. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of sitting with this one, wrestling with this one a little bit. I am curious to hear more people's opinions on this movie because it was interesting. And I do wish I'm having some problems with my TV, so color isn't the best, and this movie definitely makes good use of color, like I was saying. And that got tainted because my TV is tainted, and that's frustrating, so. I did get doxing points because I wasn't able to enjoy it fully. But who knows, I think I'll potentially watch this again one day on a better TV and enjoy it more, so. We'll see. It is still good though. I'm kind of being negative. Put it in the quite liked. I would recommend this movie. I do think it is definitely worth a watch. Just in general, but especially if you're intrigued by it. Like a gay man living his life in the 50s. You don't see that every day because they had to live in secret. Oh, Nicholas Hoult is also in this. He's cute. Yeah, it's good. And lastly is A Month in the Country. This is a 1987 film starring, again, Colin Firth, my fourth one of his, and Kenneth Branagh. And apparently at the time of this movie's making, both of the lead actors were just a couple of nobodies, which is bonkers. So that's cool. And this film's interesting. The basic premise is a summer in the country. I'm confused by the title, but whatever. These 2 guys independently find themselves working in this random small town in the English countryside. Kenneth Branagh is paid to find some lost bones cartoons, and Colin is paid to restore a mural that got painted over in a church. And the movie's interesting. I don't know if I truly got what it was going for, what the point of it was. It's definitely about like post-war life, World War I, and like the struggles of PTSD and how to live your life with that and stuff. And there's also a bit of like flirting with the pastor's wife, which is pretty fun. It does have like a very nostalgic feeling to it, though I didn't super connect to that aspect of this movie. I don't know. I think just in general I didn't super connect to it, though I did find it interesting. And honestly, I would recommend it if you are intrigued by this. I do think I'm going to recommend it to my parents, because it isn't a bad movie. It's interesting. It's just not the craziest thing. And if you're not intrigued by what I've said so far, you're probably not going to have a great experience. So yeah, it's good, just not for everyone. Alrighty, now for today's rankings. First up, we got The King's Speech sitting at number 36 in the really like section. And then after that is A Single Man sitting at number 82 in the quite like section. And then bringing up in the rear is A Month in the Country, sitting at number 148 in the liked section. And this is out of a total of 210 old movies so far this year.